Hey guys, welcome to another commentary done by Diggity. It's actually a tutorial. I've gotten a lot of private messages asking about basically live video capture and standard recording procedure. I figured I'd go over all of it, basically how to get your videos up on YouTube from Starcraft 2 and other modern games, and also how to do a little bit of live casting. So the front portion will be for YouTube, second portion will be for the live streaming. So first of all, some stuff you'll need. Fraps, very cheap, go buy it online. I think it's fraps.com. You can also get Growler gun cams, very good with XP. I'm not sure how well it works with Starcraft 2 though. You're also going to need Virtual Dub, and I also highly recommend downloading the DivX codec, www.divx.com. So just to give you the straight rundown, load up Fraps, well, set up your capture key. What I have in mind to F6, it's nice and consistent. You want it around 30 frames per second for what we're going to be doing. I might actually have a yellow number here in the upper left hand corner. That will show up once you launch Starcraft 2. I'm not going to do that now because I might crash. Generally, that will, well, all the time, that's not going to show up on your final product. You won't see the yellow numbers, you won't see the red numbers. When you hit F6, it'll go red. That'll kind of show you your frames per second. And you want to be, if you're set at 30, somewhere around 30. If it's 5 or 10, you need to close down some programs or lower your resolution. The larger the resolution of your background or whatever you're recording, the larger the files will be, and the more likely the slower your computer will run. Keep that in mind. So I'm going to close Fraps for now. Yes, exit. Fraps will dump a bunch of raw files into the movies folder, and the two questions I get most with people who've already tried this are: one, are the files supposed to be so freaking huge? And two, is it supposed to take so long? And the answer to both is yes, 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 yes. Multiple yeses for each. This is 59.4 gigs, and this was a single 22-minute game. So that kind of gives you guys you can do, can't talk all of a sudden, you guys can do the math essentially on what that equates to. My hard drive's actually been completely battered left and right. Wish I could buy a new one, can't afford it right now, and it's really taken a toll, but whatever. Hopefully it'll still hang around and capture this. Anyway, you're going to have all these files. This is just raw AVI data, and it'll play in VLC, but it's not going to upload to YouTube. I mean, these are 3.9 gigs each. So yeah, what you're going to need to do is compress them. So install your DivX codec and launch Virtual Dub. And what we're going to do with Virtual Dub is we're going to compress the files into something smaller and something usable. So take this first one, or the one with the lowest timestamp, dump it in. There we go. You see, we even got Slasher right there, right on screen. You can actually preview it here down below, but I won't show you all that right off the bat. What you're going to want to do is click Video and then Compression, and then just click on the DivX codec and 8 logical CPUs, and then Configure. The easier way to do this is to set it well, first of all, depending on your resolution, it'll tell you the resolutions right here. If you're at somewhere around 720 by 480 home theater profile, 1280 by 720, which should be most of you guys, 720 HD, and for the higher resolution stuff, 1280 by 720, etc., go to 1080 HD profile. Really, most of you guys, I think 1280 by 720 is best. I'm not sure what YouTube's native profile is. It says it has the 1080p, but it just always looks kind of just slightly warped there, and I look at my original videos and compare it, and I'm not sure what the difference is there. It might be that there's just 2 pixels, or a couple, I think sometimes they add 8 pixels here and there. I think that might be the case. I haven't been able to figure it out quite yet. If anyone knows anything about that, let me know. The easiest way to do it is just go one pass quality based, and your target quantizer, I believe the lower quantizer leads to better quality but larger files. It's going to be pretty good quality at 3 and up, so I would actually recommend somewhere between 3 or 5, and I would most likely recommend 5. 5 is what you kind of want to aim for, because that will give you a decent sized file that will actually upload to YouTube. So yeah, aim somewhere around there. Another way of doing it is actually multi-pass, but unless you're an advanced user and you know about multiple passes, things like that, I'm not going to show you how to do that. So just stick to one pass quality based, aim for somewhere between 3 to 5. I recommend a 5 over 3. Hit OK, and then you're going to save your, well actually sorry, first you want to append all your segments. So let's go back a step. You throw the first one in, then you hit File, Append AVI, and then click the next one down the list. That's the first one, here's the second one. And then you're going to append again. And you keep doing that until you've appended all the videos in this folder, which is basically all the recordings. So then you do the compression thing, and then you hit File, save as AVI, and you pick your directory. So there's my, where I saved this one, I was like, please work, because my hard drive was having trouble. It'll take a long time, sometimes 30-40 minutes depending on your computer and depending on resolutions and things like that. Once you have a finished product, you'll probably have something that's over 10 minutes long. YouTube does not accept movies that are over 10 minutes long. Just take your finished product, dump it right back into Virtual Dub, and you can actually split it into little bits. And let's see if I can actually find that Starcraft, if I can find that please work folder. And the way you do that is you see this bar down here. You can actually split things using the, which I'm not going to do because I might crash my computer again, using home and end, and that'll kind of highlight things for you, and you can split it up and basically make 10-minute chunks, so, or something derivative of 10. So if you have like a 21-minute file, you might want to do 7-minute chunks, but basically something where it's around 10 minutes per file. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Then you can take those files, upload them to YouTube, you're good to go. That is basically it. The next portion will teach you guys how to do some live streaming. Thanks for listening.